Hey folks, JD here, and today we're looking at this. This is the Eachine E58 pocket drone. Okay, let's open her up. Oh, there we go. And let's get every single thing out of this box. So what do we have? We have accessory bag. We have quite a thick manual, but here's everything you're interested in. One drone, one transmitter, a spare battery, as well as you get 4 propeller guards in there as well. Right, let's just clear this place up a little bit and let's go into looking at this drone. So right from the start, this drone looks very similar to another major quadcopter which is out there, and that is the DJI Mavic. This quadcopter is obviously styled on that. I'm not going to say it's a direct clone, but it is most definitely styled. Now, as you can see, it's got a nice sort of matte finish to it. Feels almost rubbery. Really feels quite nice. We have a camera on the underside which you can move the lens down and up, as well as angles in between should you prefer to have that. Now the propeller arms fold out, starting with the front, and the front fold out and then the back fold out as well. Now the landing sprigs on this are quite something else. So you've got two. You've got one at the front, there we are, either side, and then you've got none on the back because they're here. See these? These are the landing sprigs. Now be careful, because when mine arrived like that. So one was missing, but if I had a little look in the box and I was able to find the other landing sprig just flying around inside the box quite loose. That is quite nice. It's very stable. Oh, apart from if you push down on the back arms, but that doesn't really matter. At least when it comes down, it's going to come down, it's going to land properly, it's going to land square, and that's exactly what we need. On and off button on the top. We've got a little bit of battery there. So we've got 2 very bright white LEDs in the front, 1 very bright red LED on the back, as well as where it says YYY down the back here, they glow blue, which is quite nice. Okay, just click and hold to turn that off as well. So on the underside as well, you've got a lot of these aeration holes as well, just to ensure the quadcopter doesn't overheat. Working our way towards the back, we have the Wi-Fi antenna, which is used for the camera and to attach to the app. And also, working our way further back again, there is the battery. Now, as I said, 2 batteries come with this, and they are both 3.7 volts, 500 milliamp hour. And the thing that I like about these is the same thing that I liked about one of the Seamers a little while back, is that they both use micro USB chargers. So no proprietary chargers with this, just micro USB. That is brilliant. I really do like that, because everybody has a micro USB cable, and it's very annoying when the proprietary charger does break. But there we go. Really, really nice. So we're looking at a charge time of about 2.5 hours for those, but then we are looking at flight of 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. So with the 2 batteries, looking at 20 minutes maximum. And I imagine that you might be able to squeeze a little bit more time out of that if you don't record video all the time. That's quite nice. I like that. It's really small. Little bit, my hand's a little bit bigger, but it feels nice as well. It feels well balanced. It doesn't feel as if it's going to fly one way more than the other. It just feels really nice. Now on the underside, one thing to note, as I just turned it over, I just noticed again, here is the SD card slot. Now, if you just use the transmitter and not your phone, you're going to need to have an SD card in there. So when you press record on the transmitter, you are going to record direct onto that SD card. If, like me, you are going to record onto your smart device, then you don't need an SD card, as it will record directly onto your phone. So there we go. Well, that is the quadcopter. Looks quite nice. Really quite interested in taking this out. So to fold it away, what we do is we do the back ones first, move the propellers aside, and then do the front ones last, and then you get this really nice pocket-sized folding drone. I like that. Okay, let's put that to one side with the battery, and let's look at this. Now, as the quadcopter is styled off the DJI Mavic, this transmitter is also styled off the DJI Mavic as well. Now, as you can see, you've got 2 antennae at the top. I would recommend having the antenna point to the quadcopter, like a little bit like that. So when you have the quadcopter, when you have the transmitter towards the back, you have the flat side pointing towards the quadcopter. That is always the best way to fly. That way you're ensuring the signal gets directly to the quadcopter. Don't have them any other way. Also, with the transmitter as well, we have a load of buttons. So what do? We have auto takeoff, auto landing, and these 4 buttons, up and down, left and right, these are all trim buttons. So there's quite a few trim buttons, but that's pretty much all you've got on the front facing, apart from you have a little on and off button there as well, and they have a couple of LEDs that will flash blue, the same as the YYY on the back of the drone when you turn it on. Now, where does your phone go? Well, a lot like the Mavic again, surprise. On the underneath you have 2 thumb holes here. If you pull that out, there we go, that's where your smartphone goes. So your smartphone gets hugged inside there. There is a lip on the inside here as well, so your smartphone will just sit quite snugly underneath there. Make sure you've got a case on it though, because some of this plastic is a little bit sharp. And that's that. That's really quite nice, I like that. So we have quite a few buttons on the top as well. So working from left to right, we have 3D flips and rolls, as well as emergency stop. We have speed switch as well, so speeds 1, 2, up to 3 as well. And the other 2 sides then, we have headless mode, as well as taking photo and video. So don't forget, if you're using this to take photo and video, you are going to need to have an SD card inside here. If you're going to do it on your mobile phone, no SD card is needed there. Okay, so that's the transmitter. I quite like that. Let's put that to one side. Now, what else do we have? We have an accessory bag. In the accessory bag, we have 4 spare propellers. We have a Phillips screwdriver, and we also have a USB charging cable as well, micro USB charging cable for your battery. That's quite nice. And then we come to this chunk of a manual. Look at this, it's huge. Only the first few pages, 11 pages, are in English. Any other languages are towards the back of the manual. Now inside here, it'll show you how to use the transmitter, how to use the smartphone app. It'll show you how to allow you to put your smartphone in the transmitter, as well as what direction, when you're using the transmitter, the quadcopter goes once you use those directional movements as well. So that's quite good, quite nice to have a little read of. So in this package you get the quadcopter, you get the transmitter, you get 2 batteries, because this was a 2 battery pack. There are single batteries as well as 2 and 3 batteries that come with it. Now you also have the manual and the accessory pack. So all in all, look at that. So all in all, that's a lovely little package. So there we are, folks. Please join me in the next couple of days when we're going to be taking this guy out and putting him through his paces. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.